what's up? Alright, I think the best way that you're going to go about doing this, sorry, fuck, all my other tools are on the other monitor. Uh, going, yeah, fuck it, 16-sided. I'm holding X right now so it snaps to the grid. So now it's like right in the middle kind of shit. And next select faces. Now it's just a tube. Now select edges. First I'm going to scale it just to make sure that it's not retarded looking. Then go back to the edges. And go to edit mesh. Oh, you're going to have to set this to polygons to get these options up here. Go to edit mesh. Choose extrude. Fuck, I didn't want to open all this mumbo jumbo bullshit. When you extrude, it will tend to like follow one of the angles, so you can just click that and it will reset it to the center. Now, if you hold control while over one of these things, it will affect the other two. So holding control on this will scale on both green and red. And then go and extrude the bitch again. And then, now it's like this chunk of death. Now we're going to extrude it again. I must say right now that when you extrude it, it doesn't add anything to the UV mapping. Like you're going to have to use UV mapping after, but I'll show you how to do it very quickly and easily. And I don't know how you want yours to look, so I'm just going to do it my way, and then you can assume from this on how to do it your way, I hope. Oh, if you press F, then you focus on what you have selected. Helps a lot for rotating camera kind of shit. Wow, I zoned out there for a second. Now you can go to vertexes. Make sure that you only get the vertexes that you want here. Fucking Christ. I'm just doing this over here, it's a lot safer. Goddamn broken skull wheel. Now there's a simple tool called Edit Mesh, Merge to Center. Boom. Now that's just one vertex. And, yeah, I know, it's nice and ugly. That's when, if you want to add some geometry to this, you can use this tool, Edit Mesh, Bevel. I'm going to open the dialog box so I can actually set it a bit bigger because I tend to use really, really small bevels on some things. Looks really good, adds like realistic looking smoothing. But there, that just tends to make it look a hell of a lot more smooth. Although the edges are not smoothed. Let's fix that. Normal soften edge will make it so that those are not hard. And as you can tell, these ones are currently soft too because it's shading from there to there, but you don't want that. Well, maybe you don't, we'll see. But harden edge, and then boom. Now I'm gonna add a single stack bevel to this. Oh, fucking Christ, of course. And it looks nice and chunky. And then, as far as the, sorry I'm putting out the smoke. As far as the light piece goes, I'm just going to add another cylinder. Doesn't honestly have to be vertex attached on every single vertex. Doesn't even really matter as long as you have them going through each other. On your rotate tool, your dialog box will be over here, I think. Um, you can set this. You have to click this checkbox right here. This is discrete rotate, which means it will rotate in 15-degree increments. And then hold control on this one to make it like that. And don't hold control on this one to make it like that. I held X there, so it's actually like centered. Whoa, that fucked up. As far as what you're going to do with this piece, it's 100% up to you, but I'm thinking... Fucking Christ. My mouse sucks so much, I definitely have to get a new mouse. It's starting to piss me off, like, excruciatingly. Well, that's a bit long and thick, but who cares? This is just an example. Now, for this, I'm going to make it bendy, but instead of using smoothing and stuff like that, I'm going to do it by adding divisions. You generally have to guess with this. Luckily I guessed right. And just going to try and get as much useful space as I can here. Then I'm going to go, fuck it, yeah, vertex. It's a lot easier to select. Now, I'll be using soft select. 7 reaches to there. Let's go to 9. Let's go to 11. Yeah, that's perfect. Ew. Obviously, it looks ugly as shit because this is being done way too fast. Anyways, could also actually do this. I'm gonna undo what I just did, and I'm gonna scale that shit. As you can see, it like kind of scales along the way. Then you can add your light thing up here. Yeah, fuck it. We're just gonna go one by one by one by one. Whoa. Turn soft select off. I don't even know why it was affecting this because it wasn't selected. Here you'll see that the extrude tool doesn't have to be used on edges, it can be used on faces as well. And there's a lot of ways you can use it. I wouldn't suggest using it all the time, but right now I'm going to hold V, which will link it to those vertexes. Fuck yeah. Now, I'm gonna select the edges. Hey, fuck you. I want the whole thing. Yeah. Fuck. I guess I'll do all. Oh, in case if you don't know, I know it's a bit late to be saying this, but when you hold Shift, it adds to selection. It can also remove from selection. It does both. But if you hold Control, it only removes. I don't think there's an only add, which yeah, it's kind of retarded, but whatever. Right now what I'm doing is beveling again, just to make it look not so ugly. And we're going to do a very small bevel, 0.02, 0.2 with 2 segments. Yeah, that shit might look a bit retarded depending on how the angles of your object are. But in general, it will just make it look a lot more smooth. Now I'm going to choose faces. And with these faces, we're going to... Hey, that looks like it's bugging out. What the fuck's going on here? That bevel seems to have fucked some shit up. Oh well. That's why I said you shouldn't really use, sorry, that was bevel that fucked it up? Confusing. Thought it was extrude. Extrude tends to do that, like create invisible faces a hell of a lot more than beveling. It's kind of fucking annoying. Pretty simple. Looks retarded. As far as cleaning up all that messed up geometry, you could go through and do that on your own, or you could just... actually, let me try something. The merge tool may delete all of them. And mesh merge. No, it didn't. Of course it didn't. Come on, I know you're here, motherfucker. What the fuck? It's only on the bottom? Doesn't even make sense. Well, apparently it only created one random superface. Don't have any fucking idea why. Because I can completely see through there, so it's clearly... Yeah, I don't know. This is confusing. Bevel, when you're doing like 3 angles connected on one spot, like that corner, it just tends to not like it very much. But anyways, let's go back to edge, smooth all that shit, and see what it looks like. Yeah, there's something going on here for damn sure. There we go. Yeah, it looks a bit more normal. Anyways, I'll do a quick render even though there's no lighting, no nothing. Oops. This is going to render with Maya software. It looks like shit. Also, I'm going to do something really quickly just to give this some glowiness. Where the fuck is that? Glow intensity 4.4. I don't even know if Mental Ray does glowing faces, but we'll see. I'm also gonna have to turn default lighting on since there's no lights. Yeah, Mental Ray doesn't seem to... Oh, no, it's glowing. It's glowing for sure. Let's turn that glow up to 1.0. Oh yeah, that's so glowy. Look at how glowy that is. Don't understand why it's not glowing very much. Anyways, incandescence, that could strongly be a factor. There we go. Alright. I'm sure that's vague enough for you. Anyways.